We have some hippies out there, and 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 hippies out there.
6ix9ine offering his services to the governor of LA.
No.
So I guess the governor of LA put out an order saying that if they catch anybody like outside or anybody not practicing social distancing, they were gonna get a fine or like whatever. And then 6ix9ine was like, fuck, let me find the post.
That's gotta be fake news, Jordan.
Shut
Yeah,
up.
CNN.
It's not fake news, bro.
So he's gonna snitch some more?
Yeah, why would he?
Of course he is. Man.
It came from his Instagram.
I thought he wasn't allowed to be on social media. I thought that was part of his plea.
Nah, he already broke that shit.
Did he really?
I don't even think they ordered him not to be on social media, actually, from what I read today.
Really? I thought that was definitely going to be in one of his things because he's like the troll queen or king or whatever you want to call him.
I wish somebody would just hurry up and just take care of him. I ain't mad. I don't care, man. Fuck him.
I feel you. All
right. So this is the.
How you gonna be about that life and then be that?
This is
fuck him.
You're not about it.
Look,
Kyle, you just lost all your 6ix9ine followers.
Uh-oh.
Listen.
I hope I didn't have none of those.
Los Angeles mayor is offering rewards for snitching on businesses violating the city's stay-at-home order, right? 6ix9ine replies, coming to the rescue. That was his comment on that post. Coming to the rescue.
Clout chasing. He's clout chasing already.
He saw a big post that he could jump on and get his name in the news again the day he got out of jail.
Exactly.
Fuck that dude.
Listen, there's plenty of them.
Did you go actually to Twitter to look?
I don't have it.
If they killed Nipsey Hussle, somebody's got to kill this man.
I'm weak.
I was from Chicago or Illinois. They're the same.
Bro, I cannot. I don't know, man. I think he's. If they don't kill him, bro, there's gotta be some questions a lot of people are gonna have because people be dying left and right. So if that fool gets to live, some shit.
Right, people get killed over nothing.
You know, and like people hang themselves, like Jeffrey Epstein. So you know, it's just like if he doesn't hang himself or something, then something's crooked as fuck.
They put him under Carol Baskin's septic tank.
Oh, dude, she just fed him to tigers. She ran him through the meat grinder.
Enough sardine oil to get the tigers interested.
Oh my gosh. Have you seen that video of the guy screaming in the background and she's just doing a normal like commercial? It's crazy. This guy's like, police, help, police, and she's like, come play with the tigers. Like she's just doing a commercial. It's
cool
crazy.
Cats and kittens.
Yeah, bro.
I hate her for that.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. Yeah, it's so sociopathic. It's not even.
I hate her for that. All right, let's get started. Time out. Let me hit y'all on.
Start the music.
Yeah, y'all on mute.
We have some hippies out there, and 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 hippies out there.
Yo. Okay, look, we good? We good this time? What is good?
I'm on mute.
No, I know. I was just because remember earlier it was cutting in and out. I wanted to make sure it wasn't cutting in and out over the beat. But what is good, everybody? Welcome back. This is the Quarantine Chronicles Night 6, I believe. I'm glad to see you guys all here tonight, man. It's really dope. You know, like we did say yesterday that we weren't gonna do this, but I mean, I really wanted to keep coming back. I'm glad everybody that's here is here, man. We're gonna have a really, I think we'll have some good talk, man. I kind of went over it with K-Bug and he gave me a thumbs up. So, we do have a couple new people in the building tonight. First of all, I'm not in the building. I'm so used to saying in the building. In the chat, in the meeting, in the group, in whatever you want to call us. But anyway, we got my boy, Wrangler. Damn, what is
Brady
good?
Bunch.
How are you?
Good, man. What's up, man? Appreciate you for having me. And it's life as well as it can be right now. No complaints.
I'm glad to hear that, man. For those that don't know you, Wrangler, why don't you give everybody just a little rundown on what you do, real quick?
My name is Wrangler Dan. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. I'm 25 years old. I currently work in the telecom communications industry. So I travel a lot for work, but my passion is music, and I'm a local singer-songwriter in Arizona. I'm on all digital platforms: iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, Pandora, iHeartRadio, and just trying to be the best me that I can be and change the world with my music.
That's love, man, and I'm glad to have you here, man. It's real exciting to see your face, even though I see you every day, almost on Snapchat. It's nice to actually just talk to you, bro. We're always just texting, but I'm glad to know that you're doing well, man. You look healthy over there, and I'm pretty sure it's pretty. Even though it sucks being away from your family, there is a plus side. You are getting to travel the world. And you are putting up those 5G powers that we all love. So thank you, thank you for that. Thank you
Yeah,
for
it's not a job for everyone, for sure. I'll definitely say that. I got two of my friends a job that are actually from Arizona that have been killing it, and they probably say the same thing. But it's dope being able to travel, being able to have your space, being away from your friends, your distractions, your enemies, just being away from everything, and experiencing something new and learning so much more about shit you had no idea. You just see that stuff on the side of the road or seeing flashes at night, but not realizing how important they are, and how kind of scary, sketchy they are as well, because you don't really know what's running off of them, especially being so close to them and stuff. So it's dope, man. But I miss my parents a lot, for sure, more than anything, and my brother.
I hear that, man. I'm sure they're gonna be hella excited. You already told them you're coming back, or are you doing the usual surprise?
Nah, I told them I'm coming back this time, for sure.
Okay. Well, word, man. Hopefully you'll be in town for a little bit. I know sometimes you just come and go, but if you're here when they lift this damn little social distancing ban, bro, you already know. Pull up on the studio and let's get it popping, man. I love to sit down and chat some more, dude.
Yeah, I'm down, bro. I hope by the time I come home, some stuff's maybe a little different, because it's gonna be weird being back with everything shut down. And as much as I want to see all my friends, I want to be as safe as possible. And not that I'm afraid to get it, I just don't want, if I have it, I don't want to give somebody who could potentially be harmed by it. And that's more of a selfless decision than to be selfish and do my hood rat shit with my friends.
But that's
I'm
all.
dead ass.
That's all it is at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, man. Well, thank you. Just stay put real quick. We're gonna break into the convo. Let me move over here to Rosin Bell. Are you still here, Rosin Bell?
Yeah, I'm here.
How you doing tonight?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Oh man, we're doing lovely over here. Why don't you just do a quick intro? I know probably half the people that are listening right now or watching know who you are, but for those who don't know, why don't you just quick intro to you and your background?
Yeah. I'm Rosin Bell. I do rosin and hash in Phoenix. You can find my stuff right now at Arizona Natural Remedies, and soon, probably, hopefully Wednesday, we're doing the first drop of our Nuggo butter. That's my rosin right there. They both showing.
Made
Yeah.
in the studio.
Oh yeah, fresh pressed out, man.
Hold up. That shit was probably the best fucking dab I've ever had in my entire life. No experience like it, so thank you for that.
Nah, thank you, man. That was badass.
No, you're badass. Stop playing. You always do that. I love it. But no, you're the real MVP, man. You make some real fine quality product. You put a lot of time into it. A lot of studying goes into it, and definitely a lot of love, care, and passion. We can definitely tell with the end result. So, um, I really, really, really appreciate what you do. Like I said, when that line drops, you let me know so I can go get some, and we can just do a nice, good old review on it.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I'm trying to see if I can hook you up actually with some samples.
Oh, I ain't gonna say no. So you just let me.
You got it, man.
I appreciate you. Let me I'm gonna put you on mute real quick and just I'm gonna let everybody know what tonight is about. So we made it through. It's almost been 1 week. I think Sunday technically is the end of a week for me. Even though, we started this on Monday. So what I wanted to do was kind of take a minute to reflect on our weeks, talk about, our struggles, our accomplishments, because that's what we would call them right now, our accomplishments, even though it might not be anything but just cleaning up the house. That's a good accomplishment. But our struggles, our accomplishments, and maybe what we would do differently next week to make it a better week than this past week was. So, this is really just a time for reflection, maybe venting. I do want to keep in mind, though, we do got quite a bit, there's like 9 of us because Tangi's about to hop in now. So there's 9 of us in here. So just be mindful of the time, maybe like a quick 5 minutes if you may. If you do exceed that time, I'll hit you with a quick little message on the chat. And then if you go a little bit longer, I'm just gonna have to mute you so everybody can speak. Yes, ma'am, Miss Allison. Oh, hold up. Unmute. Come on. Okay, go ahead.
No, I was just saying hi to Tangi.
Oh. Hey, Tangi. You're gonna have to
Hi
unmute.
guys.
Hello.
I was like trying to shower real quick. I was like, oh my god, I want to get on.
Well, you made it just in time. Everybody knows who you are, so welcome. We're just doing a weekly reflection, some of our struggles, some of our accomplishments, if that's what you want to call them. And then what we would do differently next week, or should I say this upcoming week, to make it less stressful than the week that just passed. That way we can maybe like give each other advice, give everybody that's listening advice, because you never know. We might all be going through the same struggles. We're all sitting in the house right now. So I feel like this is a good time to just try to help the next person out. So is there anybody that would like to start in this? No starters. Okay, I mean, I can take the wheel. I would have to say, okay, let's start with the struggles. I think my biggest struggle right now is trying to find balance between home, school, and podcast. Just because everything now has just, I don't even want to say doubled. It's like 10 times the amount of work in home, schoolwork, just everything has just maxified with us having to be at home. Or maximize, my bad, that's a terrible word. I'll be making words up as I go. Only flaw, don't worry about it. But everything's just maximized, man. And I think my biggest struggle this last week was trying to be patient with my son, obviously. Just because, I talk about him a lot and how much energy he has. And for him to be like trapped in the house and only able to go in the backyard, especially since he just made a friend right before they put this whole lockdown on us. He made a friend next door. So every day he wants to play with his friend. It's like a 5-year-old's biggest dream, making a best friend next door that he could play with. So, him being able to he can't handle it. He goes out in the backyard, and like I told you guys the other day, he's yelling at the boy to come outside. And I'm like, we can't do that. Oh, check this out. I caught the kid walking on my fence yesterday. Not my son, but my son's friend. And I'm just like, what the fuck are you, like, why are you walking on my, like, I used to do that hood rat shit. So maybe it's all coming back to me, you know, like, but I'm just looking at this kid like, bro, what if you fall in my yard and break some shit? Like, it's a wrap, you know, like I got weed coming out the garage. Y'all gonna try to hit me with some bullshit. So really, I think what I did, what I'm gonna do differently this week is I'm gonna try to, you know, I take them to the school to pick up free lunch every day, and they give out these like PE packets on shit you could do with your kid at home, like physical activities. So I think I'll actually open one of those and look at them and see what there is that me and him can do, because he does like to compete. So I'm gonna try to turn it into a game, and really just work on him, because we need to work on his respect and his he's a sore loser. So I just need to build some character in that boy, and everything will be golden, you know. I'm really trying to adjust to school. School sucks dick, because I didn't sign up for online schooling at all, and that's all everything is now. So I fucking hate it, like sitting in front of the computer and having to read like fucking chapters is ass to me. Like, fuck that. So I mean, that's a struggle on its own, but I'm getting through it, you know. And then I'd say my accomplishment of the week was really putting together the, like, this right here, you know. This is probably one of my biggest accomplishments, just because, you know, the fact that it did get recognized and got an article on it. It's not the fact, like, the article means nothing, you know. It's just the fact that people actually care about what we're doing and actually want to hear about what we're doing, and it matters to people. So I think what we're doing, just like everything I practice within hippie life, is making a difference, you know, if not within your lives, within somebody else's life. So the fact that that's got recognized and it's on the internet for people to read like every day, you know, it's not just the Instagram post where you scroll through, you know, it's on a website. That's awesome to me. We haven't told anybody this, but I think I may as well tell you, like, we're gonna be in the Cannabis Cactus magazine. I don't know if it's gonna be this month. I believe it's April's month. So like just a lot of big things happening. So that's it. Like, what I'll do different, like I said, the PE shit with my son, and just try to be more patient. So obviously smoke a lot of weed in between. Uh, and communicate. You know, if you have a partner, I try to communicate with her more, just because, you know, we do raise kids and we are in a relationship. So sometimes I like to get selfish and think that I'm doing everything on my own. K-Book could even attest. So I'm trying to just be more as a team player in every aspect and think about other people. So that's it. I'm pretty sure I exceeded the 5 minutes. But if do I got any other wrap it up, B? Do I got any other volunteers to go, or am I gonna have to? I mean, I can pick on somebody. Okay,
You go. You go.
What about
I mean, who are you talking to?
you?
Who, me?
You're the only one unmuted.
All right, man. I mean, I don't know. This week has been, I guess, my second full week of being at home, more or less every day, all day. I've gone to the dispensary like 3 times now. And gone to pick up pizza like once. And other than that, I've been mostly in this room, which, I don't know. I'm getting used to it. It's not that big of a deal. I'm trying to do something creative every day. I'm putting a picture out every day, mostly old pictures that I took out in the world that I'm just repurposing into something different, and just trying to move on every day, do something. So I don't know. I feel if I do something at least a little creative each day, it'll keep me positive and moving forward.
Okay, I can. You seem a lot more chill than I was expecting you to be when you first told me you were going to be working from home. I expected a lot more f-bombs, a lot more curse words, but I'm glad to see you're doing well, man. I know you hate being cooped up, dude. You know I hate being cooped up, but at the end of the day, man, it's for the greater good. And the podcast will be like 10 times stronger. The community will. So, thank you, man. I appreciate your share. Allison,
My share.
your
Is
share.
it an AA term?
Thank you for sharing, buddy.
Okay. My biggest struggle of the week was worrying and having anxiety about them closing down my mountain.
I know
'Cause,
that
like,
means a lot to you.
it really does. And I guess the next big struggle of the week would be defending myself about hiking my mountain and why it's healthy for me and why I should continue to do it. What am I gonna do this upcoming week? Still hike my mountain because it's not closed, and focus on the Chronicles more.
Okay. Okay.
I
Well,
think.
no, you do that. You do that. Give yourself some distractions. You know, you don't want to. I feel like in these times right now, we can do our best work. Like this is the time to do. Go ahead.
You know what's got me going? It's not like all this shit going on. It's like, okay, I feel like all my past trauma has like led me to where like this is gonna be okay. It's just that I need to get like what my concern is the past trauma.
Yeah.
Like I still have all that shit on my plate. Yeah, it's like I've already had the end of the world. I've already lived through the end of like my personal end of the world. Like everybody's worst fear type thing. So like I'm not really freaking out that bad about. I mean, I'm being serious and I'm wearing masks and I'm doing everything but I mean, I'm not like freaking out about like everything.
Hell yeah, you're serious.
I
You the one who brought a
I feel
bottle.
like all my
What absolute? What was that shit you brought? Right in the spray bottle.
Everclear. I mean, I'm being precautious, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like live in fear. That's just not who I am. Well, that's precaution. That's being
Oh yeah.
smart and taking a precaution.
No, hell yeah. I'm not
But
even.
I'm not gonna live in fear because that's just gonna not. It's not a productive emotion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, look it. I'll tell you this: if they shut your mountain down,
So
you still have that block, right?
what?
Don't you still have that cinder block?
Oh yeah.
Look,
But it's not the same as the mountain.
I know, but if they shut it down, hit a couple laps around the block, right? Go do that.
If they shut it down, I will still hike up there. Like maybe like I'll just go up there
I
before
love
sunrise
it.
and fucking just. No one will see me. I'll wear all black. I'll be fine.
You're gonna fucking
I'll be a
chain
ninja
yourself to
hiker.
the mountain, bro. Chain yourself. I'm not going nowhere. This is my mountain. You're gonna have to fucking pull out of here. Hell yeah. All right, Allison. Fuck yeah, Rebel. You keep us in the loop on that journey. I want to see that shit. All
Well, I'm
right.
not gonna narc on myself when I'm up there, but
Nah, but I mean, like, when they come and try to fuck with you, just be that lady that goes on Facebook live, like, these motherfuckers will not let me hike my fucking mountain. This is essential, motherfucker. Like, yeah, go off.
this is essential.
Oh yeah.
When that happens and you go live in the morning and that's happening, we'll all pull up to the mountain. And
Oh,
we'll hike with you. Got you.
You got me.
woo. Oh, you
Just
know
tell
it
them
says
to, like,
fucking smoke pops out of the car and shit. You guys know what it says? Fucking, you think it's like the DeLorean pull up with all the smoke, but it's just like a whole gang full of stoners. Like, yeah, man, you were trying to close down this mountain, bro. What's up? That'd be crazy. All right, Allison. Well, listen, we got you. We're gonna put it in the universe that the mountain stays open. And if it goes down,
That's all I really care about, and that's all I've really been tracking is how I get to and from that mountain, and if I can hike it.
well, if the golf
So-
courses are still open, the mountain should be, right? Are the golf courses still open?
I started yelling at people today. I was like, 6 feet, dude, get back.
You
I
gotta
was like, get back. I was like,
It's
people
like
like you are the reason
yardsticks
why they're going to close
together.
the mountain, okay?
you gotta tape 2 yardsticks together and just walk with that shit like
Uh-oh.
one set on the front of you and one set on the back of you, and then you have 6 feet front and back. Like you won't have no problems.
Front, back, you got to do sides.
Nah,
We
nobody.
need like little protection bubbles. We all need to
Maybe
be
you
walking
can
around
just
like
turn.
bubble boys.
You can just come in spinning like a tornado. All right, Allison, I really appreciate your share. Thank you. You hit me up. You already know you can hit me up during the week. Any ideas or whatever, you know, I got you. All right, Ariana, you ready to? Oh, well, you're getting some water, so we'll come. You good? You ready?
I'm done.
You got
I'm
water?
done.
You good? Okay.
You're good.
How was your week? Struggles and accomplishments, and what are you gonna do differently next or this upcoming week?
The first few days was really rough, but after that, it's been kind of an eye opener. So, like, the universe has been telling me, because I've been working at my job for a while and I've been wanting to leave it for a while. So, with this opportunity, the universe kind of opened up for me. So, me applying for jobs that I actually want and like wanting to like be a part of, at least career wise, is like pretty good. So, I felt good about that.
Can I mention something? I think I saw you post about looking for help for a cover letter.
Yeah.
Garrett with Resonate, who was actually on the show this morning, was talking about helping people with things like resumes and cover letters for free, especially now. So you should definitely link up with him about that.
Do you know who Tasha and Matt are? They used to work for Cresco.
No.
Who do they work for now?
Shoot, I don't know. They're like DJs.
You should know Jeremiah. Shit, you know everything in the.
Well, I know that they work for Cresco, but I don't know who they work for now.
I don't know. She does that. They just had that thing with Weedley about creating resumes and stuff. She literally does it for free. She'll help you recreate your resume with you. And,
Listen,
I'll send you her information.
yeah, Garrett's watching right now on live, so he got
Hi,
you.
Garrett.
I fucked up. See, Kyle, when you hit me with that text earlier during the show, like kill the live feed before, after this, right? I was like, oh shit, he wants me to kill the Facebook live feed. So I killed the Facebook live feed right before Garrett started talking about his services. Like, right? Dope. But we still got the recording. The info will be out there. Garrett's on right now, and you just shouted it out. So anybody that's looking, needs help, cover letter, Tangi knows, and Garrett got you as well. We got plugs everywhere. Well, yeah. Thank you so much for sharing. I hope everything, gets better for you. Kyle?
Oh, it is. I'm staying positive. That's all that matters. So not letting the negative get me down.
There you go.
Yeah.
K-Bug, what's up?
I was just gonna say I kind of interrupted her. She's still got to go.
No, you're good. What? Okay, you're back.
Never mind.
Back on mute. Wrangler. Well, let me unmute you. Let me unmute you again. You good? We good. Okay.
Yeah, what's good?
All right, man. So your weeks look a lot crazier than ours do, bro. Like that's for sure. So
Yeah.
what? I forgot the question for like 5 seconds. I think you know it.
Yeah, so couple different things. I mean, I think right now with everything going on, first of all, my situation is a little different. My world hasn't really slowed down. kind of just been going faster because we haven't really slowed down. You know, I'm one of the people that are blessed to still be able to be working through this pandemic. So shit hasn't really slowed down, but you know, being away from home and not being able to be there for my parents and my brother, being the big-hearted family guy that I am, it's hard. I've had a couple of friends actually go drop supplies off to them to make sure that they're straight and that they got what they need. So that's dope. But I think that's the hardest part about being away from home and doing what I do and sacrificing what I do is just I can't be there for them. You know, I can't be there for my like sister Shasti and like I always am, and like for my friends, you know, and stuff. So that's hard, you know. But I know I am where I'm supposed to be. I know things happen for a reason. I'm a man of faith, so you know, I definitely. I'm not saying it any way in a bad way. You know, it's just hard, you know. But also, um, having the ability to be able to split, you know, the difference of focusing while working on the road and then being able to be home and just focus on music. I've never had that blessing before, so I'm excited to finally come home and have, you know, that 3 weeks of just focusing on my passion, what I
Zone
want
in.
to do.
I feel
Yeah, and I don't have to go to work while I'm in AZ. Like I get to just post up and like just focus and really hone in to the album and finishing it. You know, so I'm just blessed. I'm thankful. You know, I just miss my folks a lot and can't wait to see them. And you know, it's just crazy. Life's wild. Life's wild.
well, you're doing big things, man. What do you think you would do differently this upcoming week to keep your head in the game?
I think just focus and knock out the work that I have left. You know, and just you know let the days pass as they're passing and not really worry about things that aren't in my control. You know, just doing everything that I can to do what I can control and accomplish. You know what I'm trying to accomplish in the end as well.
Look at you, man. You growing up on the road, bro. You growing up on the road. I like you. I like this. I miss talking to you, man. Before you left,
Yeah.
dude. You know, you slid through. We had that talk, man, and you did everything we said you were gonna do, bro. You're doing it. You're walking an example. You know, when we get back in the studio, you know, we can come in and talk about that a little bit more and shit. But like, you know,
Hell yeah.
I just want you to know, man, like you're walking proof of somebody who just when they fucking zone in on something and want to accomplish it and be better, bro, like you do it, my guy. So I'm proud of you, bro. You already know. And you just keep grinding, bro. And when you come back, you said you'll be here for 3 weeks, so shit. We should be able to chill by then, hopefully.
Yeah,
If
April
not,
15th through May 3rd, I'll be home.
oh, that sounds good. We'll have 3 days.
Yeah.
3 or 2. I don't know how many fucking days are in May. I don't. Yeah,
Right,
I'm terrible.
right.
All right, brother. I appreciate you for sharing, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, love you, bro. Appreciate you. Thanks for always being there and, you know, being a constant and, you know, someone I can always rely on to maybe not get back to me right away, but you always get back and you're just honest and truthful. And that's dope to have in my corner and, you know, in my life. Definitely important for sure for my head stability too.
I appreciate that, bro. Cause like 2 years ago, I didn't used to be that person. I'm telling you right now. My lady is sitting in here right now, and she's just her mind is probably blown, bro. Because I used to be like a liar. You know, I used to be a thief. I used to be like that grimy person. So we were just talking about it today. How uh she would like she always wants to go somewhere, and I'm like, man, we're supposed to be staying in the house, right? And like I understand, you know, we want to go places, but I was like, dude, I don't even like going anywhere anymore. Like I'm just the biggest homebody. And she made the comment like, you're not the same person anymore, and that's good to me. Like that's good to me. So thank you, man. Thank you for letting me have that flashback and remind myself of what I used to be and remind myself of who I don't want to be, man. That's great. I appreciate it, bro. I love you too. And again, man, when you get here, it's Party City. But until then, man, you keep coming back to these whenever you can. All right, we appreciate having you. They're not always this
Yeah, I
deep, but
definitely
don't
will.
worry.
Yeah, bro.
All right, man.
Yeah, that's true. I know it's 11:09 1109 here.
Oh, he's
So
breaking up. Or is that me? Oh, that's
I think
me.
that's you.
Yep.
But it's I appreciate you, bro. It's 1109. Hot to you,
Okay.
Mrs. She's awesome. She's dope too. You're lucky to have the wife you do, and I hope the family's doing well, bro. And can't wait to see you, fam.
I appreciate you, man. You take it easy, bro. All right. Again, hey, Cable, you already know, man. If my shit cuts out, you just take over, all right? You got me. Rosin Bell, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
She's like, I'm still hanging in. Hurry up and get to me so I can skate too. Shit. It's all good. We're gonna if you gotta go after you know your share, that's totally fine. We understand. But why don't you just tell us, you know, some of your struggles this week, your accomplishments, and what you'll do better this upcoming week to, you know, make it a little different.
Yeah, definitely. Shit, struggles. I don't know. There's a couple little personal things, and then there's a couple little big things. So like, my biggest struggle is I can't do as much work as I was working before. So I'm making a little less cash. Anytime you're making a little less cash, it gets a little more stressful. But mostly it's just slowing down some of my bigger goals, and that gets a little frustrating when you got long-term plans and you got to set them back, which you know is going to set you back long-term as well. So that's probably some of the bigger struggles I've been dealing with. Some of the good things, though, I'm super excited with is the Nuggo Butter launch. Should be happening at Oasis. I heard Wednesday. We just got our stickers, so we're going to be throwing those in the boxes. So I'm super excited about that, too.
Yeah, hold up,
Hell
hold up.
yeah.
I got something for you. Hold up.
Hey!
You know I got that. That's
Hell
what's
yeah, hell yeah.
well, I'm real proud, man. Like
Yeah,
you've been talking about this, you know, like well, a lot of every time you came through, I think you've been through about like 3 times now, 2 or 3 times. I don't know. I feel like I've seen you a lot though.
yeah.
But every time, you know, you're excited about this launch. You're excited about everybody to try your shit, and uh, I can't wait for you to see the reactions on everybody's faces when they try this shit, because I know it's gonna be fire. Jeremiah, have you ever tried any of it? Have you ever tried any of Rosenbell's anything?
I don't think that I have.
Yeah, I know you're a little concentrate connoisseur as well. Um, I
I
know
was in the studio when she smashed some, but I don't know if I tried that. I don't remember.
Yeah, you were there. I think I passed some samples around too, but I don't know if you smoked any of them.
He should have. We had like 10 rigs going around that day.
Yeah, that shit was smoky.
We had like 15 people in the studio. That shit was crazy.
If you didn't try it, it was your own fault, probably.
I knew Cable.
I'm just saying.
Allison's tried it because we've had it in the studio plenty of times. Yeah. Okay. I'm excited, man, and I'm real happy and proud of you. I'm pretty sure you've heard a lot of people say that, but we here at Hippy Chronicles, we're real proud of you. If there's anything we can do to help you promote or you know whatever you want to do for this launch of yours, just let me know. You know we got you. Don't even worry about anything.
For sure, hell yeah. I know we're gonna be doing a really big promo, like a 2.5 ounce promo, but I'm not sure when that's coming out, but I'll let you guys know first.
You just told the whole world that.
There's gonna be something big happening. I can't say exactly what, but there's some big plans in the works.
All right, we're gonna keep an eye out. You stay in tune with me. You let me know what's going on. I appreciate you.
For sure.
All right, let's move on down to my guy, Jeremiah. What's up, bro? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
You good?
Yeah.
Was that an old picture you sent me earlier, or was that recently?
Oh, that was old. That was an old one.
I was like, damn, boy, you going in? Going in right now, my dude. What's up, though? How was your week, man?
Good.
Struggles?
It's been good. Struggles is like the online for the kids, and we got the kids 24/7 now instead of like 50%, and they don't go to school now too.
Damn, yeah.
So
We can definitely I feel for you there, bro. I feel for you.
yeah.
Um
So
what about any accomplishments, man? Did y'all have any big highlights this week?
I mean, I got devices after the school said that they weren't gonna supply any.
You did your thing. You went in there and
Yeah.
went the fuck off.
No, I didn't go in there. I got devices from my parents. They let me borrow some.
Oh, I thought you
So
got
that
them
was
from
tight.
school. I thought you pulled that
No.
super hard Jeremiah started fucking them up. Well, give me these devices, motherfucker. What kind of school is this? Going on
Well,
Facebook, blasting them out and shit.
might have to after a while, dude. Like, because they said that they were gonna do it, and now they're saying that they're not. So it's confusing as fuck.
What school district is that?
It's Mesa Public.
Shit. Shame on them.
Yeah, they just keep going back and forth with the like superintendent or whoever's in charge of that. But Neva goes out to work, so she's probably got way more
What about you,
stress.
Neva? What about
Stress,
you?
Here, use this one.
stress. What?
That one has the microphone.
I
Oh,
don't know. Like, work's fine. They take our temperature and shit going in after a cigarette and coming. Like, it's ridiculous. Supposed to stay 6 feet apart, you know, and everything like that. A lot of hand washing, sanitizing. Other than that, like, Walmart's a joke with their fucking walk around this long ass fucking caution tape when there's nobody else there. Like, why can't I cut under that rope? Like, fuck off. That was some bullshit. I'm sorry.
it's
I'm,
all
I'm
right.
I'm heated about that. I went to the grocery store after work today and they made like I cut through, there was nobody fucking there. So it's not like I cut in front of anybody. So like I cut under the rope and he's like, no, you gotta go around. I was like, are you kidding me? And he's like, yes. And I was like, dude, that's fucking bullshit. Like, what is this helping? It's just
Go ahead. Hold on. I got you, Allison. What's up?
yeah.
Go
I
ahead.
went to Walmart too, and I saw that.
The caution tape line?
No, we go to the same Walmart.
Oh, word? Well, we have that same problem out here in Goodyear as well. Same problem. I went to Walmart like 2 weeks ago. This was before I shut down the bakery. Not the studio, my home bakery. And fucking I pulled up because usually I go to Walmart at like 5 in the morning because nobody's there.
You see,
Nah,
I'm a midnight shopper too.
Walmart shit, it wasn't even open. It didn't open till 7. I got there at like 5:30. There was a fucking line all the way, like, I can't even explain to you how long this line was, and Walmart wasn't even opening for another 2 hours. I was like, bruh, all I need is like some strawberries and shit. I'm gonna go ahead and take my ass to Fry's. Like,
This
rock
Walmart
business.
shut down all their entrances and all their exits except for one. So everybody has to go in and out of one exit or one door. No, that's not social distancing. They should have spread it out. Because now
That's
everybody's having to go through one, and it's way more congested and way more crowded. And they
It's
should
like
just open up.
standing in line at Disneyland.
It's also a fire hazard.
It is.
Oh, look at you. We need to go ahead and
No, it says
let's do
except
Walmart.
for fire. It says in case of a fire, like in case of emergency, exit here. I mean,
Well, if they have it blocked off, then
They have carts lined all up along in between the entrance and the exit. So where
Damn,
the
they're
fire
locking
is,
people in. What if somebody just came in with a gun? Like you're locked in Walmart. What
right? You just stand right there. You just
Kenji's like, whoa, bro, chill.
I'm already freaked out enough to go to the stores. You don't gotta say all that stuff. Like,
yeah.
My bad. You right.
whenever I go in the store now, you
Bubble gun.
should see me walking with my
Oh, well,
mask
gun.
and my gloves, and it feels like I'm in a movie.
I tried the
They
gloves
didn't-
out for the first time the other day when I went shopping. I just put them on so I look like I fit in. Not that I care because they sanitize the carts, but I'm just like, whatever. I'll wear these gloves. I look cool. Nah,
I,
I look like
I seen Rosenbell like post about the gloves being on the ground, like people just throwing them on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
Every state I've been in, it's been affected. It's been wild. Like every Walmart's bare and everywhere. It's crazy. No mask. Can't find gloves. It's trippy.
Think about
Wild.
this, right? Think about the dispensaries that still allow people in, and they
I
obviously
don't think there are any.
Nirvana's
Clear
still.
Leaf does.
Oh
Did you-
yeah.
Local-
Well,
I
like,
went
local
inside
is
Health for
allowing
Life
people
the other day.
inside, but it's still like social distancing, and they're gonna like.
No,
Local
but
joint did it today, but they had social distancing at local joint.
time out though. Think about this, right? They got gloves on, right? They got gloves when they give you your shit and they take your money. But do they ever change those gloves after they work with your transaction?
No.
So basically, they're already touching your money. The
Yeah,
person
I
that gives the money doesn't have gloves on.
Long story short, just wash your hands.
Well,
It's
that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm giving you guys this information.
It's an airborne spread virus, though. So.
Well, actually, it can live on surfaces.
Oh, I know that, but it's also spread through the air. So how do you can't really avoid that?
You
So
wanna
like, you know
know
what I'm
my theory
saying?
about this?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
Bruh.
I'm not a rocket scientist. I don't claim to be. I'm not smart. But like, what about pollution? Like maybe pollution, because it's a heavier molecule than oxygen, just naturally, like thinking about it. So what if it's like carried more on pollution? Like how they're saying it's like
I
carried
mean,
in the air.
I just know this. It's spread across the world fucking fast as fuck. And how do you do that in the air? Because not one. I mean, you're spreading germs. I'm not I'm not saying that's not true at all. Don't get me wrong, but it's spread across the whole fucking world, bro.
Listen.
There's a game called Plague Inc. and it's just like this shit.
Stop. First of all, stop basing your life off the iPhone game. I've had it. Okay.
No, I'm dead ass, bro. That shit's wild.
Listen, Garrett says no, it's not airborne. It's not airborne.
It's not airborne?
He said it's airborne in very, very specific circumstances. He's on the live feed right now on Facebook typing this up as we speak. So he'll probably
airborne.
He'll keep going. Hold on.
I'll believe you, Garrett.
Kristen got it.
Okay, so it's not that when you think of airborne, okay, so like when you're coughing and sneezing, the droplets that just come out naturally, even when you try to cover and whatever, that can live in the air for like 3 hours. So that's why they're saying 6 feet, so that hopefully it's not floating into you. People are not coughing directly onto you and you're breathing it into your mouth. But it's not like just by breathing you're going to get it. So my best friend that I talked about, that's the ICU nurse that has to reuse other people's masks, said, because Jordan came out today to say hi to her with his mask on. And she's like, that mask is not going to do anything for you outside. Unless you're sick and coughing and sneezing, you're using it to basically protect other people from getting those droplets. But otherwise, unless you're directly walking into people's paths that are openly coughing and sneezing, it really is not going to do much for you. So when you're in a store and people are near you and you can't, punch them when they cough and stuff like that, then yeah, you would want to have something on to protect you. But otherwise, if you're just out in the open like we are now, or even when my friend comes over and she has COVID patients, but she doesn't, there's nothing that she's wearing like outside.
She don't come in this house.
She does not come in the house. She stands in the front yard 6 feet away and we give air hugs.
I was about to be like, oh my God, did you just say your friend comes over?
Yeah.
She comes over in the front yard.
Listen, let me tell you how this one thinks, right? So my son and her best friend's daughter, they're like they're tight, bro. Like they're best friends, right? So like every day my son's like, I want to play with such and such. And then today, old girl is like, yo, can I bring, her over? She's begging to play with my son. And I'm like, hell no. Like, no. Like, you're not playing with nobody. I'm sorry, but it's COVID season. We're supposed to separate. It's COVID season. You are in the trenches nightly, daily, and they already said that she could possibly be a carrier of it. So that means everybody in her house could possibly be a carrier of it. And the last thing I need is anybody in my house to be a carrier of it, because these fools got some weak immune system. They don't smoke enough weed. So I've been telling Kristen she needs to start smoking, but she's like, my job. So yeah. At this point, fuck that job. Ain't nobody graduating this year anyway. Shit.
So they say the droplets can travel 27 feet, 8 meters.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you're
So,
talking
like,
about a sneeze and a cough, right?
yeah.
Think about the fucking force when you sneeze and cough, though. Like the force, bro. Like, have you ever tried to hold that shit in? Your eyeballs almost pop out of your head, bro. Like, this shit, like you feel the air shoot out right here, and you're like, bro, something ain't right. That, yeah. So I could imagine that shit fucking just spreading, bro. All right, Kristen, Jeremiah, Neva, thank you. Tangi, how was your week? Hold up, girl. Hold up, I got you. Maybe you got you. You got you? All right, yeah, there you go.
Give me the option.
Go ahead. How was your week? The ups, the downs, and what are you going to do differently this upcoming week? And that's the last time you're going to yawn, girl. We're going to get you out of here, I promise.
This week was stressful. Moving forward, I think I'm just going to be focusing on what I can do for myself, just in general and everything.
I feel that.
But, I don't know. I want to figure something out for myself. I'm tired of doing so much work for other people. I do that a lot. So.
Hold up, man. I know I have a fucking. Hold up. I got some kind of soundbite for that. Hold up. Hold up. Oh. Maybe, what could we use? Fuck. I don't know. I don't know. How about we hit you with the yes? Women empowerment, girl. There you go. You stand up. Like, honestly, here's the thing. I know some of us have to work for other people, and that sucks, but any of you guys that have ever had the opportunity to run your own business, I want to tell you how much of a joy it is. So I always encourage people to, really dig deep and try to figure out what they want to do as a passion, and maybe push that to become like their business, their job, their career. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you that if you work for somebody, like, fuck you, your job sucks. That's your own opinion. I understand there's bills to be paid. But again, like, if there's anything you could do to be your own boss, like, life is peachy. So we got your back 100%. Whatever you need from us, we got you. You've supported us since day one. Since the first day I met you at Dom Life, you've been a real huge supporter. You let us use your facilities anytime we needed them. So I appreciate you. I appreciate everything you do. You're a big factor in this community. You have brought so many of us together to have such a great time. You've done a lot for us, so I want you to always remember that, that you're a big deal, and whatever you decide to do, that you have a lot of support. I'm sorry?
I appreciate you.
Oh, no problem. This whole gang inside.
That's why I love getting on here, and I'm just like, I can still communicate with the community this way, I guess.
Yeah, and truthfully, like, you kind of, we're the center point of the whole community gathering. So look you're right in the middle right now.
If you guys can imagine how much withdrawal I'm having from like events, And like just because the community comes by and like stops there every single day, so I'm like somebody, so now it's just like, oh my god, am I
We can understand. Everybody in here can understand having withdrawals from just missing people. We all miss people right now, and for real, I keep saying that's what this is here for. That's what I put this here for. We started opening up the code. I might honestly post it on Facebook, but I'm still a little like nervous about that. Cause real talk, I don't want nobody to be shooting no like porn shit in here, no weird shit in here. You know what I mean? I don't need that shit. That's why I always try to add them to the group chat. And if you guys don't listen, I'm saying this to anybody because I know everybody is watching this right now. If you guys have anything in like that you don't want to say in the group chat or talk about in the group chat, you can always hit me up outside of the group chat and we could come to a solution. You know what I'm saying? I know so a lot of times some people don't see eye to eye with each other, but again, like we all never have met each other. I mean, we have in here, but some people that come into this chat, this meeting, we don't all know each other. So if you guys aren't vibing with somebody, like you can always let me know. I'm here for just everybody having a good time. So that's to everybody, anybody, and everybody, not just you guys in the chat. All right, I love you guys. I love everyone. The last thing I want is any fucking tension anywhere. Like that's the last thing we need. I talked about it today on my podcast. I talked about it right here. Allison just posted a really good article yesterday about that young man who took his life away. It's a sad article, but I think it really can wake people up about one, mental health, and two, like how much of this social distancing is taking an impact on people, not that are just sick, but that are not sick. Getting out the house was part of our daily routine, getting that vitamin D, saying hello to people, giving people hugs, like that's all part of human development. And as of right now, I'm giving everyone air hugs. I'm all letting you know that you guys are dope, man. You guys are all on a good path. And anything me and Kyle could do, Kyle could speak for himself, but I'm sure he could agree. Anything we can do at Hippie Life, you just run it by us, and we'll come up with something. So. Anything else, Tangi, you got? I'm sorry. You good? Yeah, that's the fourth time. If you want to go, you could go.
Nope, that was it.
I appreciate your share. I'm gonna get on to the last but not least, man. My old biscuit headed right here. How was your week? What struggles did you have, accomplishments, and what are you gonna do different? I know she's a teacher, so she goes through hell.
I'm texting a parent right now who's having problems
and it's
logging into her son's account.
And it's 9:30.
I'm like, honey, just.
I know. I just looked at my phone. I was like, excuse me, somebody is texting you right now.
9:30 on a Sunday night.
Yeah.
And a parent is texting her.
I feel like it's all the time. So that's just like he said, it's the hardest thing. And then, I think prior to all this, I spent more time probably dealing with the kids because he was gone more and doing things. And so I kind of feel guilty. And then I'm not homeschooling my own son because I'm worried about all these other people's kids and trying to make lesson plans for them and then hearing how they don't have time to do it. But that's kind of all I do is just work emails and work meetings. And so this coming week, I just talked to a coworker and she has a plan so that we're making our lives a little bit easier. And I think we're both at the point now where we're just kind of like, we're going to do what we can instead of do everything that they're telling us we have to do. Like if you cannot mentally and physically and emotionally do it, well then, like you said, Tangi, you just have to take time for yourself too. I feel like I just spend so much time work, and then he's over here trying to do school, and our kids have no chill, and we're trying to entertain them and all that. It's like way too hard. So,
are the schools like still paying teachers to work like normal? Like they're not doing anything different that way, right?
No.
Okay.
That seems different. I can still go to school. I go there sometimes to escape, so that I can actually work and focus on stuff. And I get more done in those like 3 hours a week than I do in the entire rest of the week being here. But so many of my parent emails are like 10, 11 o'clock at night. I'm just sitting in bed like, oh shoot, I forgot to message them. And I message them and they message me right back. And I'm like, go to sleep. Like, what are you guys doing? So I feel like everybody's in the same boat and just frustrated and don't know how to help them. But if I keep going this route with like work being the first thing, it's gonna mess up other areas of my life. So like Rosin was talking about like long-term goals that you have. I start grad school in the summer and they changed all my classes to online. And I'm worse than he is with like focusing and trying to do stuff online. So I'm scared about it, but I don't want to wait another year to start. So I feel like if I get myself more organized now, then by June when my classes start, I'll be better to be able to start.
Damn, girl, I didn't even know you had all.
He's like, we're talking after this.
I got a blunt right here. But no, for real, man, this shit.
This house is a fucking prison!
I'm telling you guys.
At least you have somewhere to go though, and it's not like overwhelming, because I found a lot of people, like my friends work at the dispensaries, at the grocery stores, and they're like freaking out too. You have to imagine like all these people coming in and like not taking precautions, and they're still forced to be around them. But at least you can go and be by yourself in like the room, and there's not a whole bunch of people around. Because like even when I was going and getting work done at Dom, I'm like, okay, at least I'm not like in a situation where I'm in danger right now, and I can still work right there. So that's good too, because that plays a role in like even being able to work. Because my friends like texting me throughout the day like, oh my god, I'm having so much anxiety just being around all these people.
Yeah, that's hard. I am glad I can go there, and only 3 people can be in the copy room at a time. So like the schools are really strict on everything if you're there.
Okay. Anything else?
Damn, I just want to put in the universe that all this is going to be lifted by June, and that you're going to be able to go to class, you know, in person, so you don't have to deal with that extra BS. I don't got a crystal ball. I can't see in the future, but I got high faith, and, you know, I think this is just a trial and tribulation everybody's facing together.
Thank you, Dan. It looks like Kyle has a crystal ball. I don't know, that background. Something says crystal ball, Kyle.
Kyle's tripping. Wait, we can't hear you, bud. Hold on.
I love
Look,
Kyle.
hold on. You gotta unmute your. Yeah, go ahead.
I just made that.
Right now?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what you've been doing this whole time.
Crystal polish, upper left.
That shit's dope, man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, does anybody else have anything else they want to, or does anybody have anything else they want to say before we wrap it up? No, everyone's good. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
listen.
I guess.
I think just one more thing, kind of like a challenge for everyone. I've been talking to a couple people about, you know, the different stuff they've been going through, because, you know, they haven't been able to work. You know, they've been at home and stuff, and they don't have the opportunity to work from home. And I kind of think it's a dope opportunity to focus on, you know, like you were talking about earlier, and getting a passion, you know, an escape, you know, having all this extra time. And as much as we want to get out of the house, you know, just honing in on that one thing that just drives us that extra mile always. I think this is an opportunity of growth in different areas for different people with their, you know, different walks of life that they're going through. But I think there's still positive in it as well, you know, because imagine if the quarantine or the lockdown was where like you got taken away from like your family and you couldn't like quarantine together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not saying this is the most ideal situation or it's easy at all, but I think there is a positive in it. You know, you still, for the people that can, you know, you have your significant others, you got your kids. You know, I couldn't imagine being a parent and not being able to have my kid going through this weird ass time in life.
Mhm.
Dude, bro, you hit it right on the head, bro.
Yep.
You hit it right on the head, man. I'm sorry you're away from your family at the moment, bro. I hope you already know you got family here, man. You keep coming back any and every night you can. Cause man, you dropping some knowledge, bro. You growing up on me, my man. 25, huh? Look at you. Proud of you.
25.
Proud of you, man.
Appreciate you,
Keep it
dog.
up, dude. And that goes for all of you. I'm proud of every single person in this chat, everybody that's watching right now, everybody that's watched this or that's gonna watch this. I'm proud of you guys, man. We love you. I love you guys. We're gonna wrap it up. This is my challenge to you. I want somebody. Let's think about a topic tomorrow. Let's start Monday off with a bang, and then Tuesday we'll have a little fun. So if anybody has any topic ideas that can get the group a little rattled, let's do it. All right, just throw them in the chat, or you can hit me up personally. I don't care. But that goes for the listeners too. If there's anything you guys want to see, want us to talk about, or if you want to get in and hop in and start a great debate, we are ready to get stoned and let's do it. We can tag team this shit. You know what I'm saying? This is your boy Young Hippy. I got Allison, K-Bug, Ariana. Yes, see, I'm telling you, I'm sorry. Only flaw. I've already taken responsibility for it. Okay. I know you.
That's like his second only flaw of the episode.
I know you. I just know you as Hazy Days. Like that's how I know.
It's okay, T. I'm not tripping.
Okay. My boy Wrangler and Miss Tangi, and then of course my lovely, lovely right hand here, Kristen. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Peace.
Love you guys. Be blessed.
Bye, guys.
Later.